Hi, lovelies. We're doing a reading for full moon today, okay? But we are going to have to really get down to the understanding how much the high priestess, okay, the high priestess within you is being called forth. And this was confirmed to me Saturday. I made a Medusa video, so you can watch that if you want to, and or Sunday. And I was confirmed Sunday night when I let one of my brothers know. Archangel Revelations Prophecies 444. If you have come to this channel, you're a twin, but you understand it by biblical means. He is an amazing, amazing, amazing God-sent source, okay? And one that I've held very tightly through my journey that was directed by Michael for me to find. I had let him know the picture. I would grab it, but where's it? Okay. This picture. And I want you guys to understand the importance of these roots. Okay. So I was just letting I speak upon how Medusa's story is compared to the Ark of the Covenant. She is the high priestess who was cursed. This is representation of divine feminine all the way around. These octopus, okay? Octopus usually have 8 legs. In the last video, I kept saying how the octopus has 8 legs. This octopus has 12 legs. 12 legs. Okay, again, the information of the high priestess was drawn by my child. My child is a Sagittarius. The full moon today is in Sagittarius. I want you to understand, we have come to, it's like did my reading before about how you're going to have to get with the program and take on your high priestess power, your inner high priestess. This is what you're here for. All right? We've come to the conclusion of our power is here. It is now to be exerted. The high priestess wants you to understand. She wants to work with you during this moon. The inner high priestess within yourself will come out. Today, tonight, will come out. I was already visited by what I was thinking was just my guides, okay? They were letting me know, well, Queen Eliza came too, and then Princess Diana a little bit. But what I was shown was I was going like deep back within to who I am in my inner power. And they had given me like a vision, or more so of like a feeling. Like I could feel this vision. It was weird. It's weird because it's not something that, I don't know, it was a weird experience, a new experience, not weird, a new experience. So I was laying on my yoga mat in my meditation, and it was at night, and I will be doing these more often. And as I was laying down, I have always been really, I have a habit of wanting to I understand that the way I speak is very forceful. I do. And it's something that I've never changed, or did I think I had the ability to change because I've been this way my whole life. But they had let me know that I need to stop thinking that I have to change that in order to directly or correctly teach, because they had let me see this vision as far as fire like exerting from my hands. I didn't necessarily know if they were trying to tell me like this is once was like a power of mine, or so I went deeper. After the meditation, I had to obviously go deeper. So I had put in the Google goddesses with firepower, okay? And then sun goddesses had come up. And I don't want to go too deep into it, but sun goddesses had came up, and Medusa herself was on the list of those sun goddesses, okay? So I want you to understand, and this is like goddesses of passion, goddesses that work with light. So was Bridget, the Celtic god. There was a few, if you look up, you could say goddesses with firepower, but you will come up with something that comes up to sun goddesses, sun goddesses, okay? And Medusa was actually on the list, okay? And that was no coincidence considering all of the things I just stated. And then the purple, remember this purple of this purple color, the purple ray is literally the spiritual alchemy of the twins, okay? That is one of the meanings of the ray of purple. Is literally the spiritual alchemy. So if you think of the color purple as our rooting, it's like the unions are coming. The unions are coming, but the divine feminine, you need to be within your inner higher priestess self. You have to be within the imagery that you were sent here in before union can occur. So if you are not there yet, or if you are not manifesting to your biggest, like every single day, creating, you need to get into that power before union can come. So within this full moon today, the high priestess within, she will be releasing information for you. Okay, this is like so important. As I was getting that information in my car, I have to go get this picture because I took it. I looked up and there was a taxi cab in front of me with the numbers 144. This is very important. Very important that we understand we are the daughters of Zion. Okay, Medusa represents the daughters of Zion. You were raped of your power. This was her raping. When she was raped, her power was stripped from her. She was raped of her power. We were raped of our power. Your power has been, as you have awakened and done your healing, you cannot gain your power until you do your healing. Okay, this is true. There's no way you could take on your full power and walk within your original image until the healing work was done. So that was very imperative that we did that, and that they continue to do it. These last purges are really here. I mean, the high priestess within each and every one of the divine feminine is ready to roar. So you need to become aware of her, learn her, understand her, gain wisdom of her, because she is you. She is you. This is very important. Very important today. It's been coming to me. Hold on, let me go get that picture too. Just let me go get it. I don't know if you guys can really see. I don't know if I can blow it up. Yeah, you can see that, right? It's 4140, and that's the same thing on the plate, 4140. So as I was being led to make a video about how imperative it is to understand the high priestess within us, our inner priestess. I mean, we're all connected as one. This is really important that we're getting into this high priestess. This was also confirmed by my brother when I had emailed him. And it was confirmed twice. It's really weird how he stated this, but he had sent me an email and just I sent what I was shown, and he had sent me an email back that God had confirmed what I was shown on his side as well. High priestess is here. And he already was shown the high priestess a few days before she came to me within the drawing by the Sagittarius, who is my child. And then the Anna, yeah, that's Anna. The end of her name is that Anna. So for a few people who have been, you'll understand what I'm saying. But then also on this video that he had made after I let him know what was kind of going on my end. He answered the question 2 videos down. My sister last week was asking me what would happen to the people left behind, and I didn't answer it on the video, but I did speak upon how she was asking me this. In his video that he had made, speaking of the high priestess, after me and him had discussed, emailed, he had spoken of what would happen to the people left behind on that video. It's a 7-minute video. I'm going to link it. And if you are a twin who is within this biblical understanding and you understand 144,000, the tribes, And he is a great resource. He has about 4 channels. I'll plug you to one of them, and then the spiritual channel. I think he logged in on both. Maybe I could put up both links, and then you can be on both of those channels. And the medical physical. He's got a few channels. But anyway, he had said what would happen to the people left behind. Now, I didn't ask him this. I didn't even bring this to his attention. I know he didn't hear my video, the one where I was discussing that. I know that. So for him to answer the question I had asked for my girlfriend out loud, I said, God will give me the answer. If God wants to give me the answer, he will. He answered the answer. He said, those left behind will become slaves. They will become slaves. They're already, that's what people don't understand. This is why manifesting for the true tribes, this is why you will need to understand your high priestess power, because this manifesting, this creating, while all this destruction and wrath is going on, you have to be the light for these people. There's nothing's going to be affecting you. They're not going to understand how is nothing affecting you, but at the rest of the world. Well, because the light of life, eternal life resides within you. That's why. And you're going to be giving the truth, and then they can become spiritually fed and learn truth and live truth, start manifesting, and nothing will be harming them, or they continue to fall. It will continue to fall within the matrix. They will continue to be deceived. All right, so they will be slaves. They will be slaves to the demise around them, causing them their own demise. So it was amazing that he answered her question. She asked me, I asked to them, and it came through him. So that's amazing. That's how the divine works. That's why when I say 144, I'm telling the truth. People need to wake the hell up and listen. And if you're on this path, you need to go with your guidance, with what God is guiding you. God will always guide you to the correct information, what you need. Trust that. Have faith in that. I knew God was going to answer my question, but I never thought it was going to be through him without me actually asking him. That's how God works. I just throw it up there, and I know he's going to give me the answer, and he does. But this is what the whole journey was about, is that building that trust. The trust comes before the faith. You have to have that trust. And then you will have faith in yourself, in your own inner priestess. This is the rising of the true daughters and sons. All right, I pulled Sacred Pool. Just fell. All right, so this is the placement that we need to remember that we're at. All right. I'm sorry, I didn't want to go on a rant too much. I wanted to really get into this reading, but I needed to state that. So Sacred Pool. You have to understand the moon tonight, if you have yet to understand the power that the moon has with the divine feminine when it comes to manifesting, helping you manifest, helping you put your wishes to reality, all right? The mother is out, okay? The mother wants to help her children, all right? So use this moon. It's not just the mother's out, another full moon. That's not, no. The high priestess is home. She's home within you. And she's like knocking today. Like knock, knock, knock. You better let me in while this moon's out. Because I am about to put on you every single sacred, every part of your sacred identity is coming to you tonight. If you take the time to, like, whether you want to lay down and just, how I meditate, I lay down and let the information come to me. I just lay down, close my eyes, and breathe, in silence. I don't do with the music. I mean, everybody has their own way of meditating. I don't sit like that. Like, I just lay where nobody else is in a private room, and I know that I'm ready to go with my guides. Yeah, I'm always receiving information, but it is my intention to connect to my inner priestess. This has to be an intention. You have to lie down in your meditation, lie down while the moon is up, and intend to get to know your high priestess and intend to bring her forth, because she's needed. She's being called. This is what the divine feminine was being called in the first place. You're not just the divine feminine. We are the high priestesses. We are the mirroring effect, the representation of the high priestesses. Absolutely. So what are you going to do with that power? What are you going to do knowing that? As a high priestess, what are you going to do? You guys got to use it. Okay, get excited. I'm getting excited. Are you crazy? Are you kidding me? The power that God has been investing inside of his daughters. Get excited, because while everything else is falling down, you will be rising. You are the ones who are rising, but you have to make it your intention to understand why. Why? What is so specially sacred inside of you? That what are your tools? What are your sacred tools? And this is the point of connecting with your inner higher priestess tonight. This is the point, is to learn your sacred inner tools. All right, I'll read what this book says. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. And that's another thing, to really intend that within what you're doing tonight, okay? Intend that beauty. Place that beauty, that purification within our external world. Allow yourself to be purified by the knowledge your inner priestess will be giving you about your sacred tools. Allow that to purify you. Allow that to create your divine beauty, and take it on. And then it will be expanding that beauty that's coming from the daughters of Zion, the true daughters, the true divine feminine. It will be expanding into our external world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The sacred pool card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the sacred pool and be peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. And that's the truth. We are to understand today, the high priestess, that we are embodying the high priestess spirit that was always given to us, that was always embedded in us. Okay? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier for you to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautifully loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. And that is the high priestess. She does not act with anything but surety and confidence. So we really need to be taking her on, understanding that we are that. We are her. We are her. This is like, we are high priestesses. It's about embodying this position, being grateful and thankful for that position. Letting the universe know that you know now what your position is. And throwing those manifestations up there tonight in your high priestess stance, knowing they're coming back down. Do you know the greatness that can be created? I mean, all day, every day. But tonight is amplified. The high priestess, like, you, divine feminine, wake up, please. Use me, please. I'm here to be used. Walk with the confidence and surety that you are badass divine feminine and you're about to create whatever you want to create. Everything and anything. And it's not about the material world either. Create love, create peace, create harmony. Understand that that's the existence within you, and it's going to expand outward towards everybody. The high priestesses are who are given the ability to create with nature. These are the daughters. These are the ones blessed with this ability because they are trusted to create great things. Create all great things. I only yell because I have to reiterate it to myself too. That's why I yell. People always think, why is she yelling at me? I ain't yelling at you, I'm yelling at me. Don't take it so personally. All right, so let's do 3 imageries of the let's do 3 imageries. Oh my gosh. I'm so not restarting this video. I did not mean to. I meant to pause the video before I did that. Anyway. All right, 3 imageries of let me turn it like this. Can we see? All right. I'll flip it back if it's too hard to see. Let's do the 3 imageries. You want to do 3 or what? Okay, so 2 from that and 1 from this. That's what I heard. Okay, so imagery of the high priestess, aka divine feminine, that should really be examined and embodied tonight with the moon. So the 3 imageries of the high priestess that should be embodied tonight with this moon. 3 imageries of the high priestess that should be embodied tonight by this moon. Oh, we got 28 and 17. No coincidence. Now we did get the Ice Queen, and I'm gonna say that this imagery. Well, we'll get into it. Hold on. Let me just pull the last one. All right. Spark of the Divine, 27. All right, so 28, 17. And I said, what imageries of the high priestess should we be embodying? That's what I said. That's the question I asked. So I'm not going to question divine. So I have the Ice Queen. Ideas preserved. Non-action entitlement. Okay. Now this non-action is something that they're going to have to clarify for me. But ideas preserved. I think we're going to go with that with her right now. And then I'll get deeper into the book. Ideas preserved is the high priestess. The inner high priestess within you holds all knowledge from beginning to end. Okay. We have to understand that we can connect to this knowledge any single time of day we want to. So if we are not doing that, it's as if we're being like the Ice Queen to ourselves, though, if we're not taking that on. Entitlement, non-action, though. So I guess this is how the high priestess within us has been, though. We have been the preserved. This is why the healing had to be done. It wasn't until we were confident to take on our high priestess that we actually had the ability to do so. Okay? It's what all this work has been doing, has been leading up to, is our ability to take this on. So I think we're being asked to understand our inner priestess is in us sleeping. Right now, she's of non-action. You have the ability to connect, embody, and bring that action to life through you. Because this is your truth as divine feminine. This is our truth as divine feminine. Our inner priestess lies within. It is not until we are ready to take her full on and wake her up and embody her and live that existence that she can become alive fully. She has always been preserved within the daughters, within the true daughters. All right, and then 2 and 8. The divine feminine, the twins. High priestess has always been reserved. And she stands with sternness, with confidence. The ice queen, I think people think of like a bitch, like me personally. But I take it on. They showed me like the fire. That's passion. That's stern. You're not going to sway. You know, it's not really about being cold, but being strong in your stance. A lot of people in this world cannot define the difference. Okay, believe you me, I've taken it on my whole life. Okay, they can't define the difference of somebody who is strong in their stance and then somebody who's like a bitch, you know, or somebody who's just, you know, very blunt, even can come off rude. But a lot of times people can't accept the truth. So they perceive it as rude or bitchy or arrogant or mean when it's not, when it's actually trying to help you. You know, if somebody was so mean, why would they be trying to help you? That doesn't make sense. Maybe you don't like the way it's being presented, but everyone else around you isn't even presenting you with anything that could help you. But yet they're cool because they got a nice tone, you know? That's just the way of this world. And the high priestesses have, in a sense, you will maybe have to play that ice queen because you can't be too nice to people if you're really walking in your high priestess truth. I mean, you're here to tell the truth, the full truth, nothing but the truth. That's also help you God. That is all you're here for. You're not here to I mean, we are here to give in a nurturing way, but you better understand there's demons about to come. Like, they want your life. So you need to walk in that. I'm here to do my job and nothing will deter me from it. I'm here to do my duty and nothing will deter me from it. And I will give my truth and give my messages with nothing but love. But let the enemy come and I'm gonna eat them alive. Let them stop and I'm eating them alive. So as the ice queen, that's really all that means. Is that imagery of we're not backing down. And then Sisters of the Season we got next. Because listen, we are all one, right? So we all share the high priestess energy. We all share the high priestess power. All right, divine feminine, we are sisters. We are one. We all have this within. And it's really up to us to strengthen one another, to bring her out, to embody her, to live that truth as the daughter's design, as the true divine feminine, as the call, as the tribes, however you want to say it. We could say it every single way. Cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. And then we have spark of the divine. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I'm part of all creation. I reignite, and then this one was 17. So 28, 17, those are no 27. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am part of creation. We are co-creators, guys. We can do whatever we want to do. I mean, our thoughts are true. Come reality. Create from your heart. Know the ability that you have to do these things. Here, I'm going to read this Wisdom of the Realms. So this Ice Queen, let's go deeper into the book's meaning. Oh my gosh. The Ice Queen has come to block your movement from your highest good. Let ideas be preserved until later. You can thaw them out and use them at another time when they will best serve. The realm of the Ice Queen is the place of non-action. Now is the perfect time to take a look at how far you've come and ask yourself for a reclarification of your highest goals. And this is Okay, so I have to get into what Spirit's telling me as far as this high priestess goes. This is why you're going to connect with her tonight, though, okay? So even if you have been in a state of non-action, or if you have been in a state of you don't know exactly what your abilities are or how to go, and even if you do know about your abilities of like claircognizance or clairaudience or whatever gift you have, and you do know of your gift, but you don't know how to ignite it and make it as it's reaching out to people. You know, you don't know how to have your gift help people, or what's the point of having a gift. You know, you're not sure of where to really infiltrate it or put it. So this is why you're going to go within tonight and really get to know your inner priestess. Because listen, ideas preserved. She's in there. All right. All of your knowledge is within her. You have to go get to know her. All that non-action that if you feel that's been happening with you lately, that's all going to change tonight. She's going to let you know exactly who you are. Exactly what you hold inside of you. You're even going to be given a plan. You're going to be manifesting this and co-creating this with your high priestess within tonight. It's so important. The high priestess is really, 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 really coming through, and she's coming. She's coming. She's within. Go get to know her, okay? All right. What was the next one? 17? Sister of the Seasons. When the Sisters of the Seasons meet you on your path, they remind you that everything has a natural rhythm that obeys a higher law. Just as the seasons magically pass, be reminded that nature of birth, growth, harvest, and decay cannot be altered. So if you keep on your path with determination and discernment, allowing for the natural course of events to unfold, success is assured. Divine appropriate timing is guiding your desires into perfect manifest form. This is a very good period to start new things as you've moved out of winter. And that's funny because they gave us the cold. So here's this card is telling you, and I just said that, did I not, before I started reading that, is that we're moving out of that non-action. Your inner priestess is bringing you the hell out of there, okay? No more stagnant. This stuff is moving fast. Your inner priestess is here now. You have to embody her. You have to know it's time to go. It's time to work. Put in a work. Divine appropriate timing is guiding your desires in perfect manifest form. This is a very good period to start new things as you've moved out of winter into the beginning of spring. Continue with patience and be aware of the rhythms of your opportunities. There will be periods when things slow down and begin anew. Move into filtration and then slow down again in a never-ending natural flow. Be mindful of which sister greets you, for points directly at the next. Every moment counts, and every moment does count right now. Every moment is counting right now. It is so imperative for divine feminine to understand we are co-creators. We are called tonight to create. Divine feminine, if you're listening to me, I really hope you're gonna go deep within, get your inner priestess, create whatever, because you're personally your own inner priestess. This is your daughter, so you have your own path. Again, your own mission, your own path. But this is really diving deep, you guys. This is like never going back into your doubting, never going back ever again into your not understanding. You know what I mean? This is really taking on your divine stance and walking in it. Tonight is very important. You don't do it, I mean, you know, do what you want, but I'm telling you, High Priestess is here and it's time to go. She is not playing games. She will come. I'm telling you, if you've never had the divine really speak loud to you yet, or you you've just gotten your signs. I'm telling you, lay down. She's going to talk to you. Your inner self you will hear, you will get a plan, you will get a plot, you will be creating everything. Because if you're being told like, okay, here's your gifts, this is what you're gonna do with them, blah 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 blah. While you're being told this, these are your thoughts. This because they're giving them to you. This is creating tonight. Like, so it's really important to let your inner priestess help you manifest tonight with the Sagittarius moon. Medusa didn't come around for no reason, guys. It wasn't confirmed for no reason. This is so important. And we got 27, conscious spirit. I reignite the divine spark within me. And that is, you're reigniting your high priestess. Probably said that a million times, so I'll say it one more time. You're reigniting the inner priestess. All life forms contain within them the divine spark of universe, the source. An energetic life force connecting all things together from where all of life evolved. From where all of life evolved. This card is asking you to connect to that divine spark. Acknowledge that you are part of the whole. By living disconnected and separate from other people in nature, your own life is no longer supported by universal energies. You need to understand that everything you do, say, and think affects everyone and everything around you. Take responsibility for all you do in this life, for it affects all future generations. Irrespective of your situation, you'll still have choices. Make choices that contribute positively to all life on this planet. Don't wait for others to lead the way. Always remember that what you do to others, you do to yourself. Take charge of your own life. Become a responsible, caring human being, and your own divine spark will strengthen your connection to the supportive energies within the universe. As you awaken this connection, all aspects of life will begin to flow smoothly and easily. All right. We're going to go back to understanding that we're one. You need to be working, manifesting, creating tonight as we are one. Everything is one. So create what you want. Only good things, of course. Everything is one. Where are we going next? Okay, so it's chakra power, the power of the chakras that want to kind of be advanced tonight. Sacred Serpent, 18. Okay, so twins right there. 2 more I heard. Ego Medicine, 17. 17 twice. Two cards don't belong in there. Come on, give me. All right, there we go. See, I knew it was going to do it. All right, 30. Thank you, Spirit. 30, surrender. All right, you need to be surrendering to your inner power, your higher priestess, your divineness, your oneness, all of it, all of it. It is very important to be taking all of that on. So we got 18 first. Why is it so hard to find the 18? 17, 18. So we got 18, 17. Wow. Light from the darkness, shedding an aspect of the past, transforming challenge into creativity. All right, again, we're going from one to the next. So the healing mandala brings guidance on the transition you are currently experiencing. You are encouraged and supported to enter the Aztec temple of the serpent light. This mandala of renewal speaks of balance of light and darkness within, and thus without. It represents a time of solstice and celebration. The sacred serpent awakens within your core and watches over you as you descend into the depths of yourself to enter the spiral of light. And we are going to be ascending into the depths of ourselves tonight with the inner priestess, towards the inner priestess. You have to make that an intention, guys. Descend into the depths of self. Okay? If you need to say that within your meditation, ask the universe, let them know this is your intention. Go, I always pray for protection beforehand I always let God know, do not let anything come to me that's not of you, you know, and whatever comes forth is what comes forth. I know it's always okay because I already spoken with my king and he, you know, you already put your protection. It's about trusting God. It really is. Nothing negative can come to you. Sealed deal, the 144,000 you're sealed, right? This is what you're not understanding. If you are not clear in the imperativeness of connecting to your higher priestess, and this is why I'm talking. Oh my goodness. The mandala of renewal speaks of balance of light and darkness within. Honor the sacred time as you enter your inner temple for a journey that you can only lead to renewal. The sacred serpent guides you in awakening your light, reawakening your light, carrying you back within yourself so you can be born anew. Rise again, dear one, as the serpent rises within you. Wow. 18, huh? The energy within this mandala, rise again, dear one, as the serpent rises within you. The sacred serpent. The energy within this mandala suggests that an aspect of your older self is relaxing and making way for a brighter new self to be born. This is what's happening tonight. Our higher priestess self are being born. We are being risen with the Sagittarius moon. I hope you guys are getting on, are really, really understanding how important this moon is. The high priestess is we are being rise tonight. High priestess being rise tonight. This process can be as simple as you choose for it to be. Invite your new self, your higher self within by calling it from your heart. Calling it in from your heart. All right, guys? You have to make sure you're calling your inner priestess in from your heart. Your inner priestess is your higher self. Your high priestess, your high inner priestess, your inner high priestess. There you go. And then we got 17. And then I'm going to close it out here. Breakthrough, the sky's the limit, promotion, or advancement. All right? Understand, you take this seriously. You go know because you're going to rise. Your inner priestess is rising tonight. You just got advanced and promoted if you're really taking time with your inner priestess. Like I'm telling you to. This is so important, divine feminine. Really, especially if you think you're coming in union. You need to rise first before union comes. I love the Holy Spirit. I love the Holy Spirit. And I love being a true divine feminine. Because this shit, I couldn't even make it up myself. The medicine of eagle, and I can make some shit up. The medicine of eagle, no, I'm just kidding. I really can't. I just have a great imagination because I walk with spirit. So nothing is impossible. Everything has potential. Everything is beautifully flawed, but still beautiful. The medicine of eagle has landed at your side, the majestic creature of the highest order. The highest order has been sent to bring you guidance and release you from the limitations that you have held this far. The high priestess is from the highest order, and she's coming rising tonight. And the limitations are done. Carrying the vitality and the life force of the great grandfather's son, this mandala is inspiring you to rise again. Again, it states it, and soar to new heights. Eagle also brings guidance from your ancestors, those that have come before you. You hold the wisdom that is passed down from generation to generation from your ancestors. And that was given this to us in the Queen of Ice card. That we said before. All right, we'll finish reading the cards. I was on 17. I put it on pause. As I put it on pause, I got an email from the same person that I was talking about in the video, Archangel Revelations and Prophecies. 18 minutes. That's what the email said. 18 minutes ago, okay? Email says, it's funny, as I'm doing this reading, it's a video. Okay, so it's a video, but he said, I'm not saying I agree or disagree Didn't pay too much attention, but the full moon keeps coming. And the high priestess is represented by the full moon, and that's my whole reason. I told you, she's been talking to me ever since Saturday. She's like, you guys better divine feminine, you better let her in tonight. Telling you, I'm just trying to help you ladies. And she won't let me leave me alone until I put this out. All right, where'd that book go? My energy's all like, high priestess. I just need the mood needs to come up so I can do my own work. And just take it on. Walk in the flame that is being ignited tonight, and understand that you are a daughter. This is what's happening. Daughters are rising. True daughters, you're rising tonight. If you're gonna take my advice and take on your high priestess, your inner high priestess, get to know her. She's willing to come forth to you tonight. She is more than willing. Like, she won't stop. She's like, let them all know. Let them all know. We are all one. Connect to her. All right, where is the book? Sorry, guys. I would be more organized, but I kind of got home from work and then I just had to get this out. I have to put this on pause again. Okay, so I think I left off at, you hold the wisdom that is passed down from generation to generation from your ancestors. So this is what's going to come up tonight. If you're really going deep within and letting your inner high priestess come out. The divine gift of enlightenment and wisdom gained from experience is held in the very cells of your being. It is a part of you, and this card is encouraging you to access this guidance now. Tonight, told you. This is she's telling you, divine's telling you, not me. I'm just telling you what they're telling me. Ego soars above you, reminding you of your greatness and calling upon your ancestors to guide you and assessing the unlimited reservoir of wisdom that lies in reach. Connecting to this wisdom will bring you a newfound vitality for a healthy, brilliant life. Love the expectations and limitations you have placed upon yourself, for as you do, they will lovingly be released and carried via ego to the light of the Creator. Okay, so we are releasing all limitations. The higher priestess is now going to be embodied within true divine feminine. There's no more limitations. None. Absolutely none. Daughters are rising. Daughters of Zion are rising. This is true. I can keep telling myself. I may have been very repetitive, but I just have to really get this within my own space and spirit to do what I'm being called to do with the moon. Okay, so don't mind me. Might seem crazy, but I don't care anymore. I really don't. You know, high priestess is coming to you. Better listen. Surrender. Okay, this is the last card that we got with the chakras to really be examined, or not examined, but like amplified tonight when you're working with your inner high priestess. You have entered a space of surrender, so you're surrendering to her. This mandala great gently speaks of allowing yourself to float within the ebb and flow of life, carried upon and within a new direction. There is a situation currently playing out within your world that requires you to relax and allow it to unfold. Let go of all the need for control and know nothing is ever within control. There are times where one needs to act, there are times where one needs to act to create a heart's desire. However, this is not one of those times. Surrender is an act of trust beyond comprehension. All right, so you don't have to take action to let her in. You're surrendering to what is already within, and expanding that out and working with her tonight. She will be helping us do this. Okay, she will be helping us do this. It requires you to have faith in your abilities and to allow the universe to guide you to exactly where you need to be. At times, you can feel as though you have entered a void, a place of not knowing, a place of stillness. However, this is usually presents the opportunity for self-reflection, to hold a greater appreciation for all that has been thus far, and to be with oneself before embarking on fresh waters. The great current of life has a flow like no other. At times it is gentle and graceful. At others there is resistance and turbulence. As you are swept away, leaving behind all that you have known, only to arrive at a destination that reflects the true vibration of one's soul. Divine feminine, true vibration of one's soul. True divine feminine, true vibration of one's soul is the highest high priestess, which you are to connect with tonight. Get to know her. She's calling you. Allow the voice of your soul to be present, heard, and then shared through the power of love. I'm going to pick one more card. That's it. I'm going to let it fall like I always do. It's going to be a power card. Alright, so divine feminine. The power, the highest. Okay, let me get it correct. Okay, so I heard it. The power the high priestess will bring forth. Okay, so this is the power the high priestess will bring forth. I hear 3 cards too, okay. So we got interpretation, the black cat. One more I know. And I just want to let it go. Alright, guys. Let's go. Ooh, okay, so, alright, so this is not that one, it's this one. They told me 3. Oh, mastery, of course. Alright. Let's go with interpretation. All interpretations thus far of your journey, of your placement, will be clarified if you're diving deep within to your higher priestess. She will be bringing forth all things that have from back to now. Okay, so since the beginning of your journey till now, you are going to get the overall picture of what is your exact purpose, mission, placement, and where to go with this. Okay, what is expected of you once you gain this knowledge. Okay, we'll go to the book and see what it says. And we got good luck and mastery, self-mastery. Obviously, once you take on your higher priestess, you will be able to master self completely, all right? Divine feminines who are listening to me, there's divine reasoning. Most divine feminines are not going to hear this. Most consider themselves divine feminines. Telling you, if you're true divine feminine, true daughter of Zion's, this is what your calling is right now. The high priestess is calling to you. Which is representation through all these confirmations that I've discussed with on this video. I don't want to backtrack too much. And whatever messages that you get that came from this as well. Alright, so too often you draw conclusions that leave you feeling upset, frustrated, but your reactions are due entirely to your own interpretation of what others say and the situations you find yourself in. Adapt a new way of thinking that will help you embrace life and live it to the full. And that's another thing. We're adapting a new way of thinking. We're adapting our higher priestess selves, okay? This is we're adopting that into our being. We're no longer walking around as like the humans anymore. That will help you embrace life and live it to its fullest. That's why you are here after all. Spruce yourself up in appearance if you will, but definitely in mind. Embark on your task or journey with a new and positive attitude. Grabbing opportunities with gusto and purpose will turn your life around, and you will find you will achieve more than you ever have. Soon you'll notice that others' attitudes towards you will become more affirming as yours will to them and to anything else that comes your way. I resented what I saw. Life was dull. I wanted more. I read the wrong way into things. Now I read them right and my heart sings. Okay, so all of our old is being released, and this has been told through many readers. The old released, the new is here. Okay, this is what's happening tonight. Divine feminine with the high priestess, she's releasing all of your old and giving you or placing upon you your divine created imagery. which is your inner priestess, okay? Your inner higher priestess. But she's still one. You understand? She's one mother, high priestess, expanding herself out to her daughters. You take her on tonight. This is what she's doing for you. I don't know if I'm being clear with it. I know my messages are a little scattered, but it's just coming on so fast. So please bear with me. Just trying to get the messages across as best as I can. All right, let's go to the next one. Is Black Cat. Which says good luck. There's such a sense of humor. Good luck, guys. I'm telling you. Good luck to you during your acknowledgement with your inner higher priestess. Black Cat. Today is your lucky day. You are on a winning streak and everything is going in favor of you. Don't lose a second by worrying about whether or not you should throw caution to the wind. I'm telling you. You're afraid to like summon the high priestess is calling. So, I mean, you have to, you're going to summon her in, but she already exists within. Just always pray for protection before you do like a meditation of summoning. It's just what I've always done. You just, you know, God will only allow what is sent by the divine. You know, just place your protection prayers and then trust it, because you will get sworn with information tonight by the high priestess if you are truly doing what I'm telling you to do. Instead, draw on this good fortune and take advantage, because your break has arrived. Divine Feminine, your break has arrived. High Priestess is here. She's calling you. She wants to let you know. Let her in. Don't be afraid to make the most of it. As the saying goes, make hay while the sun shines. So grab this fortuitous opportunity with both hands. By doing so, you are assured of the bountiful rewards that are just waiting to be reaped. Lady Luck is on your side. No matter what you do, you cannot lose. Rest assured, you will land on your feet just like a cat. Now go for it. And then self-mastery. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but we'll go anyway. All right. The ancients would often make homage to a wise person, such as an argue, to receive insight and messages in order to take appropriate action. You, however, are not required to do so. A spirit calls you to step into your own sacred space and call upon the argue within. All right, spirit tells us to step into our own sacred space and call upon the high priestess within. And this is great to end this video off with. Here you will find strength and a wisdom that will lead you towards mastery of self as you tread the path of the chosen few. The chosen few. Embrace the gifts that are bestowed upon you. Develop and hone your natural abilities in order to share the messages that Spirit has for you and others. This is your calling. It is time to stop fighting and acknowledge who you are. The Agu understands the mastery of acceptance. It's time for you to do just that. And on that note, we're going to end, all right? High Priestess is here in the now, Sagittarius moon. This is very imperative. All right, guys. Full flesh. I hope you're going to let her in tonight. Much love.